Yazidis need to come together, to unite together, to work together, and also to work with their supporters. Like we have today, the Yazidis are not just a small minority in Iraq. The Yazidi cause is in the hands of international community. Like there's a lot of like recognition of what happened to the Yazidis, and it's our responsibility as a Yazidi youth to come together and to work together in order to see a bright future for our generation and next generation. And you taking this step to like initiating this that you are ready for that is just something incredible. And the reason I'm starting this show is to see this type of ideas from different people, from different Yazidi like leaders, young activists, and also the supporters, to see this kind of like collaboration among us to work together and to see a bright future. And my next question to you is, do you feel that in terms of like we get united and we work together and there's a lot of like recognition about Yazidis, do you see or do you have the vision of a bright future for Yazidis in Kurdistan or Iraq in general? Or do you think that we are going to face more genocides in future, and what in which way this or that could happen?
Yeah, well, yes, Dawood. In Kurdish we have a proverb that says, and even in Arabic we use it. The stone is nice with where it originally comes from, and where it is originally put. I myself have been to US several times. I've been to Europe many times. I always come back. I come back because I know that I can do something here. I know that here is where I would want to, spend my professional life, my basic life, my simple life. I grew up in a city, but believe me, when I came to the village and here in my hometown now, I then realized that what life is. We we would be spoiled, and we would see whatever we needed and wanted, and we would be away from our people and our traditions and everything. But trust me, I started knowing myself. I started getting to know myself after coming back to the city, and after making sure that we are what we are. This is our place, and this is what we want to do, where we want to grow and do something for ourselves. Why leaving it for others? Even though the situation is difficult, I completely agree on that. Again, I don't want to say I'm against something specific. No, this is my personal opinion. I can do something here. I will be here. I want to stay here. I will go abroad. I will learn more. I come back, implement it here. You never know what, like, the human nature is different. This is how I am now. Maybe tomorrow I, get fed up with everything, and then I would want to go abroad and live a different life. But trust me, I've gotten that opportunity many, many times. Throughout the past years, studying in Lithuanian as like my master's degree, and having the opportunity to go abroad and like to come to US. I met you in US once, if you remember. I could stay
Yeah.
in a way or another, but that's not my aim. I came there for a reason, and I came back with knowledge and experience, and and many things that I wanted to implement here. um, um, I I can't give my opinion about where is good for Yazidis to live or where is not. But I say, if we leave our lands and we leave everything behind, how can we ask for it later? How can we make sure that we will keep it for ourselves? Uh, some people would leave, some people would stay, but all in all, this is where we come from, and this is how we are and what we are. I think people need to realize that um, working together and supporting each other is the only thing we can do. Let's stop depending on the governments to do things for us. There are certain things the government should do. There are certain things that the organizations can support us, but believe me, it is us who decide and who can decide what we want and what we desire and what we should get. We only, if we only depend on organizations and the governments, neither, I mean, any government, not only the Iraqi one, we can't, I mean, we can help, we can ask others to support us, but we can request our rights from the Iraqi government, because coming from this country as citizens, we also have our rights. So that's something we need to focus on, and that's something we need to do, and we need to make sure that we advocate for that and come together in order for us to reach out to the let's say the leadership, and I mean whoever is able to do something for us from our own government and our own people. As a village, let's say, let's take it a bit smaller, as siblings, as family, as a village, and as a complex or a city, a region, and a country. Let's come together first. Let's accept each other. Let's support each other, and then we can request this support from even other people. When people see the Yazidis are, being united, the Yazidis are coming together. They have the same goals. They have the same demands, and so on. They will know how to help us. They will know how to support us. I mean, I'm never with the idea of saying this person is from this area, this village, or that village, or this region, or so on. I don't even have the mood to talk about the nationality and all these things. We're human beings. We come from a specific area. We come from a specific country. We as human beings have our rights. Let's know our rights, and then we can ask for them. Asking for things randomly is not a choice for us to do. Requesting support and wanting to flee away and go abroad and go to different countries and so on, that will, I think that will be negative to the remaining Yazidis, in Iraq and everywhere, because I mean, it's out of my hand. When I go to live in a different place, I'm not gonna forget my let's say my traditions and everything, but eventually they will be forgotten. I will be focusing on different things. When I have a family and I am getting busy with my children and so on, I'm gonna be busy with that. I'm gonna focus on getting enough, let's say, getting paid and getting enough food and so on for my basic life needs, and make sure that my children are getting better. I'm gonna forget eventually about the traditions and all these things in a way or another. I'm not saying everyone will do that, but that's something I say. Um, if we want to do something, we have to do it ourselves. We have to come together in order to demand for our rights and ask for what we should get, simply.
And I can hear you, and I can understand you, and feel like what you are saying. In way and another, we as a Yazidis, we have our own land, we have our own city, we have our, like, even religion places, we have our own music, tradition, culture, and we should always keep that, and we should not like just simply flee away. But also, like, I have seen, like, after the genocide, many Yazidis, like, they just left hopeless. Like, there are some opportunities, like in Iraq, and if you really want something to do something, you always can do that. And I believe in that vision. But also, I am with the idea that some Yazidis, they could like just move to abroad to explore more, to get more knowledge, and then get back to their community, to their culture, not just to live and disappear in other countries. So I totally agree with some part, and also I believe that we Yazidis, we should always look for knowledge and better opportunities, and also as you are doing today, and you also been to other countries, to come back and contribute to our community in way and another.